Hello everyone. So today we are going to work with surveillance. I'm not sure who is watching, but let's have fun. Just let me check if it's working fine. So we can see that box is already triggered. Let's start with this. I think let's open the Obsidian and this. Yeah, welcome bro, Nishant. Okay, so we are working with surveillance. So we have this is a seasonal box which was open in season 3. We have the IP address of this, and if you guys can see over here, I have already added the DNS host into the host file. Let me show you that. So we'll see over here. Let's clear this cat etc /hosts. There we go. We already have the surveillance in the host, so we can connect with this. Although because we are using the VPN, you can see over here that the VPN IP already have. So let's clear this. We'll go with the nmap scan. That will give us the output related to the ports that are currently open for this machine. For this we already have the IP, but before that let's export this into the terminal. So whenever we use this integer, the IP, it will consider it as a function and we will be calling it, so we don't have to put the surveillance.htp again and again for the same thing. So let's add this and we'll call this command over here. Let's see if there is any extra we can found other than the 2 ports that we already have, and that's 22 and port 80. Let's see what we have here. Also we can see that we got 22 and 80. Let's wait. Well, by the time it's checking that, we already know that the port 80 is open. So let's try pick that port. Okay, I see there is going to be a problem with the scan because we are using -p- because it will check for all the ports which are like 35,000 something. Let's cancel this scan, clear this, we'll go back, we'll remove the -p- and trigger this. With this let's initiate one more scan for the tool called Nuclei. We'll use that. I think it should be holding the command already, which is -u, and we'll be using this http /paste and enter. Let's wait for the result from this too. And we almost have the result from the nmap scan. And there we go. So we have the similar output over here, like we can see in the Obsidian over here. We have the port 22 open, port 80, and same goes for this 22 and 80. All the information is same. So let's clear this and we can collapse this. Along with the information that we have got, let's check on the port 80, which is a website. Let's check what we have over here. We do need to put http in front, otherwise it will take it as a Google search. Let me show you over here. If we do this, it will consider it as a Google search. So we don't want that. That's why we are putting HTTPS for this. Okay, so we have some stuff here. Let's check what sort of technology it's using. There is a JQ, there is Nginx. Okay, there's a popper too. Well, let's see over here what sort of information we get from this. And one more thing we need to run is okay, we got one critical issue over here, and that is related to this CVE. Let's copy this and we can check it over here. And it's related to the craft CMS RCE. That's look nice. Let's open this and this one too, and let's see if this has something. Okay, seems someone has already solved this box and created his own script for this. I'm not sure though. Let's check this one. This one also seems to be similar script, but it's not for or from the surveillance box. So we can see over here there is a script and it's running stuff. Okay, there's a request, there is a system, and there's a function defined over here, which is a document route, which it's getting called here. What else do we have? Okay, so over here they have configured the route, I guess, and in this files they mention that etc/pwd. So if I change anything over here, we'll get output of that. That's the only thing I can consider right now. But let's see. We can wait and try. Let's check over here. Have we got the output? Seems we are almost there. Okay, there we have this .stxs file also. Let's check this, what this file holds. Okay, let's save this. Let's open it. And it also doesn't contain anything that can be useful. Very bad. Let's close this. What else do we got? There is a Google API. There are quite many security headers that this domain doesn't use. And we face quite a big problem because of these, in the companies at least. That's going to be quite a long wait. Let's try one more thing. We can also check for like subdirectories if there is any. So let's try that. Sudo dir search. We have everything ready, and let's enter. Okay, there's a problem. There was a problem in the request to HTTP. That's odd. Okay, we have the finish output here. Let's copy and paste it into the notes. Or maybe it's already in the notes. Yes, it's already in the notes. Let's replace it. And delete this too. We got an like critical finding over here, and we already have the route. Let's copy this now and paste it here and enter. I hope this time we don't. Okay, again we got the error. There was a problem in the request to HTTP. Okay, it must be because of the slash. This one. Let's enter again, and it's misbehaving again. Okay, so what have we done wrong here? This is a command that last we used. Let's put it back and run this again. And lovely. Now it's not giving it a problem. Let's wait for the result. While we are getting result, let's take the notes too. Okay, what is this about? We already know. Okay, and that is, let's run the data search and get the output of subdirectories or endpoints. And it seems it's on it. And for some reason we are getting quite a low rate of request interaction over here. 29 requests per second, and it's dropping pretty badly. Okay, nice. Okay, git keep. It seems to be empty because it doesn't have any size. So we can put this side. Let's wait and see what else we got. Because there is only like 2 ports open, there isn't anything that's coming into my mind other than this. Let's check. As it's mentioned over here that it's a surveillance website, so must be related to the cameras, and we can see that already. What else do we have here? Demo at the rate surveillance.htb, by the crop CMS. Related to this, we already got the information from the payload or the script that we got, and someone has already created its own script. Added exploit file here, exploit.png. Though we can use this because this is already public. Let's see if there is anything else we can get. Okay, so there is a rapid 7 also. Let's check this. There is a exploit.db. Okay, what else do we have? There are quite many pages, but let's see on these. Okay, so we have this into the MSF also. So rather looking for the scripts, we can use MSF. Nice. So let's wait till we get all the endpoints. Or should we just directly jump into the MSF console and give this a shot? What do you say? Well, there is no one to say anything, so we can directly give it a shot. So let's go for the MSF console. Enter. Okay, nice. There is a admin page. Let's copy this and see what this has to offer. I see. Let's view the source code. What can we see over here? There's some script going on. Again, script. What else do we have? There is a CSRF token. There is something written. Let's wrap the code. Okay, so that was quite a long content over here. What else do we have? These seems to be endpoints. All seems to be related to the CPU resource. Okay, let's see if we can find anything else. Did you guys see anything? At least I didn't see anything. Let's scroll down back. Scroll up. Okay, nothing special over here. Let's close this. And okay, we are getting the garbage content over here. Admin login. That's weird. I think I should have put it a filter for 404. And it's still taking ages. So let's go here and we can add it in the notes that we have. Okay, but before that, let's try it and see if this actually works. We'll copy this, paste it here. We are using the exploit related to the craft CMS. And let's see what we have here. Let's show the targets. And it's going to be Linux Drupal, Linux command, or PHP. Let's try the Unix command. Use target. Or set target to the Unix command. Let's see what we can get from here, because I'm not sure what we'll be getting. Let's clear this. After that, let's check what sort of options we have. Okay, so seems we have to provide it our host, which is going to be the surveillance.htb. After that, there is a web shell. Okay, we don't need to provide anything over here. SRV host is going to remain the same. The target is not 0, so if it was 0, I believe it should be using this, but whatever. And we need to set the host, localhost, which is going to be an our local machine, I guess. So let's do this. For the first one, set our host. Let's go back to the notes, and should we copy the IP? Let's copy the IP and paste it here. And let's set the lhost. Set lhost. And that's going to be 10.10.16.2. Enter. Let's clear this too. And now all we have to do is either run, exploit. We can use any of these terms. So we'll use run. Exploit completed, but no session was created. Nice. Let's go bit back and set it to the 0 because the target was related to PHP. If we run now, will we get anything? Okay, again nothing. Okay, there is one thing. Exploit aborted due to failure, not vulnerable. This target is not exploitable. Set force exploit true to override check result. Okay, let's check the options, or we can just directly copy this and paste. And if we run now, okay, target is not exploitable. Nice. So we can do this. Our host is there. Let's see what sort of things we can put it into the options. Okay, we need to put the target URI. Okay, let's set that to set target URI. And that is going to be this, I believe. Let's copy this because this is a login. And if we cleared this, and now run. Okay, so there is a set auto check false. Could not require PHP info. System is likely patched. Okay, so let's change it to the different option then. Target to 1 and run. Okay, what about 2 and run? Okay, so we are not getting anywhere with this. This is weird. Do we have to go for like the exploit from the GitHub? I don't think so. Let's see how far we have got here to check if this path is exploitable or not. Okay, so there is this path, I believe, that we need to provide. Let's check it over here. This seems to be same. but they also haven't defined anything related to the path. Let's check the script, what we have here. Okay, we actually came back to the same script. Or this is the one which got copied from actually here. Yeah, this is the same script. So let's close it from here. We're not using the MSF, although if we have tried something we might have gone through, but we don't have the time to waste on it. So let's go here and we go for view raw, copy this, and we are already in surveillance directory, so we can perform wget paste and enter, and there we go. We got the exploit and it's in the Python, so we can use Python 3 and this, and after that we need to define the host, which is going to this, and paste. So if I now trigger this, we should get the shell, and there we go. So we have the shell. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, nice. Error code for this. That's weird. Why do we have the error code? Let's try again. Enjoy your shell. Web shell is deployed. Can we try and access it over here? Let's give a shot. Page not found. Okay, let's try ID. And this shell is not stable actually. Let's check what wrong in this script. We can give it to the GPT and ask, bro, what's going on here? Let's go here and we have the prompt. Let's see what we have here. Okay, there is a header, comment metadata. Okay, there is an important module which is a request, sys and re. Argument handling, the URL of the vulnerable instance. Okay, there is a execution php info to send a post request or target. Okay, to execute this function. Extraction configuration information are correct. Creating a shell, it creates a PHP web shell in temporary directory using the Imagic class. Okay, so it's the Imagic is, I think it's a function or maybe some sort of library which we use for the images for to I think for images to upload or download or send it to a server for some reason. So this is a function or library we use in the Python, and I've seen it in quite many boxes so far. So it seems this is going for the same place. Exploiting the shell. Once the shell is deployed, it provides an interactive shell interface. While through loop, where command can be executed on the target system through the web shell. Okay, we don't need this. Why? Let's go back over here and see what we can do or temper in this script to make it work for us, because so far we tried twice, we're not able to get it, although it is executing the stuff. But when I do the ls, it is crashing the script, so we don't need this. Remember to delete the shell when you're done, but let me start at least, then we'll think about the deletion. Let's see what we have here. If we succeed, we should have a default PHP info credits. Let's zoom it a bit. What else we have? Extract configuration value. We don't need this. If no value in temporary, then it should be adding stuff in that. So the web server route or web server root. Create shell.php in the temporary, and it is adding this data to this variable. And for the file, it's taking stuff from here. Knife. There is a request, or this is a variable which is getting request post URL. Data is equal to data. We have 3 variables over here. Sorry, 2. Then proxy to this. Is there anything we are missing so far that I'm not looking into? This will be weird. Let's see what this guy has done with this. Yep, so far same. There isn't anything that I can see different. Let's check back. There's a request post header content. Then where am I wrong? Let's see. For him it's saying enjoy your shell, but for me it's saying bye bye. Status code 404. This is weird. Is it happening because of this? I don't think it's happening because of it, but let's still install this. Although it should already be existing. Yes, it is already existing. So the problem is somewhere else. Let's check it back. Okay, we have this also. This gist provides a POC of this. Should we try this script? Because I don't want to put my time on reading whole script and then edit it. So let's give this a shot. ls will do vi for this 5 whatever and remove everything. Be fast. Or I don't think there is anything wrong written. Let's paste. Paste one more time. WQ, write and quit, enter. We'll clear this and run the same command again. Temporary, getting temporary folder. Okay, do enjoy the shell. Let's write ls this time. Okay, we didn't get anything. That's weird. Let's see what we got here. This guy got the output, but we didn't got. Let's write the ID. Is it possible there is something wrong? The port is port 80, but we got the shell established. I'm finding it weird. Try this now. Trigger magic to write the script. ls. And now we got the output. Lovely. If I write ID and we are getting the stuff. So let's copy this. Okay, we are here, so let's copy this and paste it into the notes. This is going crazy and it's almost about to end, so we can bear it for a little longer and we'll give it the output over here. We're not doing any privilege escalation for now. Let's go down. I'll add this script over here and SSH, it's Python, so let's add Python, paste it here. So this script actually works for us. Next we used sh. Let's give it a command that we used. We use this command, copy this, paste it here, and we can lift it a bit and clear this, enter. We got the output, and if I write ID, and there we go, we got the output. Let's put this into the notes, because this is what we got after this. Now what we can try is I think we are in the same directory over here. So at a time like these, there is one thing that usually come into my mind. Let's go back And if I do ls, well, where are we currently? Okay, we didn't got out. What are these files though? Let's get, if possible. Nope. Strings. No output. This is weird. I think I should try the split it one more time and get the netcat. There was one shell that I used last time. I think we can get it over here. Where did it? The reverse shell. And there was one shell. Let's check for on the Linux. Not this one. Not this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, netcat one. Let's copy this, paste it here, and let me tell you what this actually doing. But we have to change. Okay, we can't change anything, so let's fix it on the website from where we copied it. It's 16.2. Okay, and local port is same. We don't want to increment anything, and it's updated over here. Okay, let's paste it here, and let me tell you what this is actually doing. First, it's going to remove any sort of like file if it's previously existing over here. Then it is going to create a like file with this name. And after that, if you see over here, it's performing the cat on this, only the portion of this. Actually, this is containing the 3 commands in one. First one is this, second one is this, and the third one is this one. The first is it is performing cat on this file, and it's trying to read the pipes control over here. And after that, it's performing the sh. And I don't remember why it's performing the sh over here though. But after that, it's performing the netcat, which will give us a shell or like the reverse connection on this IP and this port. After that, it's putting everything into this file, so it can trigger it. So if I click enter, and we should get the shell, and we got the shell. Okay, let's create the POC of this. And put it into notes. I'll write stuff later. Let's check ls. Nice. And if I do this, did we got back? And nice, we are into the file, I think, where the website directory is. To check that, we can use pwd. Yes, we are in there. Let's go one more directory back, ls, and see if it is containing any sort of password or some sort of information which can give us a password. So at a moment like these, I use grep command most of the time. So we can use grep -r for the recursion, -o for I'm not remembering it, but let's check over here. It should be in here. What was the -o for? Where is it? Okay, it's for only match or only matching. So we'll be using, if that patterns match somewhere, then it will fetch that output. Otherwise, leave it. We don't want the crap. So we want PASS WORD password and enter. And nice, we got, okay, we got quite much garbage. Let's grab back -R-O password. After that we perform pipe sort and -U. It will sort the output and will show us only the unique endpoints. So like if you see over here, this has like kind of same sort of output for the 4 places. Like it must be 4 times in this file or 5 times, but after we put the sort -U, it will give us only this file, rather providing us the 4 or 5 times the same file. Let's execute it, and there we go. Let's copy this. Okay, we are, I think we're far above or we are far down. This is going to be a problem to find the place. Okay, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Where is the place? There we have it. Let's copy this. We'll remove this one and put in the notes. And before that, we are going to put the starting, like the first command we have performed over here. This one too. So we should know that from where we started and where we getting. Let's go up and add it here. I just need to remove this font, and we have the output. Let's copy this and we'll sort out some stuff that we don't require. Copy this, and over here we perform as such, paste, and like there are some files that are similar, so we're going to remove those. We don't need these. These are the language based output. We don't have any translated output from here. There is this web user. Let's see if there is any file that struck the mind. We'll start from here. There's a template, compiled, compressed doc, repository dot. Okay. There's a storage running. Let's try to cat this one and see if this contain anything. And cat this. Over here we have the other endpoint, include forms password, CMS source template include form password twig. Okay, so we see that it doesn't contain anything, so we can eliminate these. Actually, there was another file. Let's go back. There we have it. Composer local. Let's check this one and cat. Check this if this contain any sort of password or something. We got one email. See what we have here. Okay, we got the two emails. One is from Hotmail and one is from Gmail. What else do we got? There's an API. What else? Nothing. There's a .get. There's a parser issue. There's an author, Nikita. What else do we have? Nothing exciting over here. Let's give the shot one more time for the same command. But this time we won't be putting the -o for like only match. We are going all out. Let's copy this. Okay, it won't go back. Let's go down. I don't think these should be containing anything. Is there anything related to the DB or something that we can check into? Let's give her one last look. There is a source web. There's an asset. And there is a D3. Don't know what is it. DP doesn't seem like that solid for me to check. There isn't anything that I can find like this is it. I should be looking into that. Let's check one last time over here. Let's perform the ls. We'll try manual this time, and let's see CDs. There is a storage, so let's go for storage. ls. There is a backup. There is a conf. There is a logs. There is runtime. Let's check in backup or what we have in backup. Backups. Nice. Okay. Got it. I think this is what we must be looking or we must be going for, but I got blind because of grep. Okay, so there is some manual hunting also needed. Let's clean this garbage. We don't need this long output. We went to CD and storage. Let's copy this, rather writing it manually. Yes. So this is what we have done. Close this and remove this one. And now we can, I suppose, unzip this file over here in the same place. Let's try and unzip surveillance file. Okay, we got it. ls. And if we cat this same file, and we got the output. Nice. Let's copy this and paste it into the notes. And there's some garbage output too. And I'm pretty sure this one must be containing the password. because it was locked with zip. Okay, this is a pretty like ruthless output. We can't even perform the clear. Yep. So what we can do is run the local server and download this file into the local. Let's first stop this. We don't need any more of this output. Drop it down. And we must have the output file over here. We will just grab the 200 ones. Yeah, this is the one. Let's get paste pipe grep 200 status, and this is all we need. We'll keep this into the output of their search. We got the dear search output. Next we was about to run Python over here. So let's see if this can run the Python, so we can download this file, the SQL file. Let's see what we have. Yeah, we are in the same folder, so we'll be downloading this zipped SQL file so we can like thoroughly check on our local system, because we can't go up and down in this. So for that, if I remember correctly, python 3 python 3 -m http dot server, and after that we need to specify the port. Let's go with 888, and I hope it trigger it. Seems it's running. So if I do wget, okay, I forgot what's the IP, and there we go. I made a dumb mistake. Let's copy this back, paste, rerun it. Did this one also got killed? Let's rerun this. We got the shell, enter. Yep, that session must have died. That's why we wasn't able to get the output. So this is the IP that we was working with, and I didn't think we can go back. So let's run the python 3 -m http dot server. Go for this, and it died. It didn't let us run the python. Or did we done anything wrong again? Let's do it without the port. It seems it's running pretty good without the port. Let's copy this IP and wget http :/ paste the IP / we need to give it the endpoint from where we will be downloading this, and it seems that's going to be a pretty long endpoint. So let's not do this. How we can quit this? If I press Ctrl+C, we'll be out. Okay, so let's do this again. We'll go back to the storage place. Let's cd ..ls cd .ls, cd storage, ls cd backup, and now we run python 3-m http dot server, enter. Okay, I must have write something wrong. Paste server. I think I have written it right. It worked fine previously though. It is the same. It shouldn't be giving a problem. Paste, enter. Okay, so I was saying address already in use. Okay, let's paste it. 9 I think 999 will do. Permission denied. Paste, enter. Address is already in use. Okay, let's kill this. We can kill this too, and it seems we need to refresh the machine. It's going to take some time. It's already been 1 hour and we are still not able to get the user flag. Curse it. It's almost about to restart. After this we should be able to get it. Okay, so it's reset. Let's rerun this. Or it might take some time. Crashed. That's bad. Is it down yet? It should be running fine. Yeah, it is up. Why is it crashing? And now it's working. Let's go up and copy the shell. The one we were using. This one. Enter. Paste the shell. Start the reverse connection. Enter. Or we can do one more thing. Let's try that. If we go cd dot back, cd one more back, ls, and we need to go to the storage, cd storage, and after that we need to cd backup. And there's the file. So what we can do is like create a copy of this file to the web place there where this file is actually coming from. So let's try that. Let's check, get the whole path for that pwd, and we can see there's a where www html. So let's copy this, and we are going to perform cp, and after that this file, we want to copy this file, and we are going to provide the path, and it should drop it in the craft, I believe. Or in, let me see one last time. Where did we came from? It was from the web, if I'm not wrong. Let's put it into the web, slash, enter. Now if we go to directories back, perform ls cd web, and we check this, and there we go. Yep, we are on correct place. So what we have done, let's copy that. We went 2 drives back over here. I will edit it later. Paste this, and now we will perform sh for wget on the path, http :/ what's the path? Surveillance. Okay, let me remove this, and after that this file. So if I do this, we should get this file as an output. Okay, sorry, not, yeah. So let's clean this, enter, and there we go. We got the file. Nice. And for this, let's last pwd, enter. We'll get the whole POC. So now we can relax with this file and check it easily without getting stressed on it. Well, I didn't thought that broad before. Okay, so now that we have this file, I believe we can exit, because that's what we was looking for, I guess. Let's exit from all of these places. We can collapse this. We can collapse this. Rather, we was running all sort of servers. We actually didn't require that. Let's go to cd machine surveillance. Here this ls. There we have the file. So we'll perform unzip on the surveillance ls. And I think if I go to this drive, it was this, I guess. Yep. And there we go. Rather checking like this, we should be using this less surveillance. There we go. Let's go bit by bit down, and it is a MarianaDB dump. Nice. Let's go down and see if there is anything we can find. Okay, there is all sort of tables. There's the keys. Should we try and grab something if possible? Grab password. Did we got anything related to that? There is a password. There is this. Seems like no. I guess we have to check it manually. Yep. Let's keep going. There isn't nothing reference. No. There should be variable that get together. There is ID, there is a group ID, there's parents, there is state created, there is a primary key, we don't need that. What else do we have? There is a site ID, there is attributes, there is user ID. We might be able to get anything here. Oh, there is one thing that we forgot to check, and that was a username of that user, which we just got access to or got compromised because of script. There isn't anything. Let's keep scrolling. There is another table ID section, parent ID, author ID. Nothing here. Table type, entry type, figure groups, fields, field layout. Again, fields. There is a global sets. Does this have anything? Nope. Let's keep checking. Over here, nope. Over here, nothing. It seems this is like forever going. We are looking for like a piece of leaf from the fall of tree. Okay, so there we have something. This is related to sessions. This is related to sequence. Section sites. Let's keep scrolling. We might be able to get something soon. There's a messages. Quite a weird name. There's a site groups. There is a site. Structure. System message. There's a tag group. There's a tokens. What else do we have? There is user groups. User group users. Okay. User permissions. Noise. Will we be getting anything around here though? User preference. There we go. We got to the users. It seems we have something related to the keys over here. Primary key. And it seems this data is encrypted for some reason, or I'm the only one thinking that way. There's the volumes, there's the widgets, and this seems to be the almost end. Okay, so there we have the values. Prompt ID. Let's get back and check what was the table containing. There's a password, there is email. Okay, so there is a password. Let's copy this and we'll split it again. And grep password. From this file, let's see. There we go. Let's see if this contains anything. The last password change on this date. This is a password. The author ID, the URI. Let's there is a there are patterns that we use for the less. I guess I should be holding it here. Yep. Okay, so there is a slash to look. Let's put slash PASS WORD password. There is this. Let's keep looking. And to look next, we have to press N. This is this password. And what is this field? Change attributes. This is this password. Okay, so there isn't anything else. There's a content. Should we look for the users then? Next, user group. This one contains quite a bulk. There's a user group. And there we go. Finally, in the end. Like, it took forever, but seems we hit the jackpot. Let's clear this. Collapse this. And we got the content. Dump data from table users. I should have looking for it from the start. Let's go back. After hunting quite a while, we got the jackpot. In table data dump of user, and we will put it in this, and let's add this, paste it here, so we can copy paste it, like copy paste it easily. Okay, so this was quite an hunt. Now let's try, and I think we need to decrypt it, or rather decrypt it, crack it. Crack this password using, I think, we can try hashcat or John. For the hashcat, we need to look for the method, but for the John, we don't need to look for the method there. So let's try that. If we open John, it should be containing, yep, this is what we want. This is the one which has hashcat use, and this is the one which we'll be using. Let's create one command to add and run, and that command is going to be copy this, and after that double and we will run this. Just copy and paste it here. We will put our hash here. We have our hash here, and copy it. We'll quit from here, clear, and paste. Now we just have to wait for it to crack the password. Let's enter this. Did it crack it? Like, actually crack it? It seems no. For some reason I'm finding it weird. Let's try again, and I think we already have the file with hashes, so we can clean this and enter. And it seems it also required the method, so let's clear this. This didn't work, so we'll use a hashcat. Rather, the pipe, we'll be using and for this, and close this. We already have the content in hashes, so we'll just change this one, and we need to check the method. But before that, let's identify what's the type of encryption or encoding on this. So for that we need to check hash identifier. Okay, let's close this. Hash ID, paste this, enter. There is some weird names, but there is a SHA-256. We can try that. Clear this. Or there is another tool that we use, hash identifier. I think that's the one. Hash, yes, this is the one. We'll paste the hash here, and it is showing that it's a SHA-51. Let's take a screenshot of this as a POC, because we have checked. Okay, we need to put it after this. First we need to do is check the hash of this password, so we can crack it easily. Let's put it back one more. We have the possible hash. Let's exit from here. Clear. Now we will perform the other command, which was hashcats, and it's going to this, and we need to enter here SHA-256, enter, and we need the method for this, and the method is going to be okay. There was another hash. Let's check that. What was that hash for? If not the SHA, we can check for both. But let's start with the SHA. It came from the MySQL. I think this one should do. If we put it here. Okay, now did bad. That's still coming from MySQL. Let's try and remove this. We just need this much of the command because the file is already there with the name of hashes. If I enter this, okay, so this didn't work. SHA-256 has quite many SHAs for that. Let's try Havel hyphen 256. Okay, there isn't anything like this. Let's check for the SHA. (256) hyphen 256. 256. Should we go for this one, as I'm not sure if it is salted or not? Let's give it a shot. Not like we are running out of options here. Okay, at least it started. And saying please be patient. Let me fire the GPU or the cooling. Okay, so my CPU is like heating crazy. I need to start the fans. Did we got anything? There isn't any password. Let's try and run hash identifier again. This time we'll use hash ID. Let's see if there is anything. Okay, so there is a SHA-3 also. Let's try this one. If this can give us anything. There's a SHA-3. Does it have anything like SHA-2? This might work. Let's give it a shot. We'll put this and enter. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Hi, bro. Seems I'm fighting with obvious. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Lovely. We got the output. Let's copy this. I wanna cry so bad after fighting for this long. And we finally got the output. Let's paste it here. And we are going to cut this command and paste it here. And remove this stuff. Okay, so now we got new thing, and that is the password. Let's put it here. And we got the username and the password. So let's add the table. Username and the password. The password is this, and what was the username? First over here. Although it's admin this, but I believe it's going to be the Matthew. If we try to connect with the SSH, this should be the username. Now let's try connecting SSH. And for that, let's add it here. SSH Matthew. Let's delete for the small. And at the rate, the IP of this box. Nice. And the password we already have. Let's copy this, clear this terminal, paste it, and enter. And we go for yes. It's asking for password. Let's provide the password. Paste the password. Control-Shift-V and enter. Are we in? And there we go. Finally, after like fighting for quite a long time, we are in. Let's ls cat users.txt. We are here. Let's provide the first gift that we got. Okay, most of people are from India who's watching your video, and love from India. Your videos are so helpful. Thank you, brother. Love you too. Okay, so we got the cat user.txt. And this should be a quick. That's okay. I haven't provided. There we go. We got the first flag. Let's go for it. And there we go. Now the user is owned. We can say this is medium, or like it was easy, but we got stuck in like our own created processes, so we can skip for that. Yeah, this was easy. It didn't took much of an effort. So let's copy this back and put it into the user flag like this. Now the ultimate command that we always use, and that command is sudo -l. Okay, not this one. Clear sudo -l, enter, and we'll provide the password. Let's copy the password back, paste, enter. Okay. It seems, sorry, Matthew may not run sudo on surveillance. Okay. Now this is a hit. So let's check what sort of services it's running. Let's go back to the tools and we'll check for the sockets that are running, what sort of IPs and ports it's currently running. There is a 3306. There is a SQL running on. Nice. Let's remove the N, and there is MySQL running. Nice. Let's try and locate anything related to the MySQL, we might be able to get something, so some sort of like new user login or something. Okay, now MySQL, where we can check. Let's run locate anything related to the database. There are a few files, because generally you don't see that there are many files related to the database. And if we are talking about the specifically like any sort of database, it should be creating something related to that keyword. So if I do the same on my system, so like locate database, see, there's a Nito database, there's a MySQL database, there's a Ruby one, and all these databases are like for my own system and the tools that I use or utilize. And I know that all these tools, like I already know. So on the system like CTF, it should not be containing data like this. And I'm pretty sure if we check something similar to on the Ubuntu, it won't be creating that many of tables that I have just shown you on my system. Yeah, MySQL server. Devser. Okay, so we got some files. Now we can try a new thing. I don't know why, but I'm getting a gut feeling that we should be getting something over here. In the bin file, I don't think that we are going to get anything. This seems to be some sort of application, so let's skip that. Python 3 is a SSO report. This won't give us anything. This is a script. This is also a package, and this is a man. I think the man command that we use, it's this is a database related to that. And for this, I'm not sure. So let's copy this and perform grep password, paste the endpoint, nothing. Let's check on this. Grep password, paste, enter, and there we go. Like I just told you, it's not always like we get the same thing all over the place, but on some places we do get that. So we got something new here after checking that it is running the MySQL, and that helped me to shorten my scope. Let's take a screenshot. How we identified this, because of this. And after that, we use a keyword called database to identify if there is anything related to a database that is existing on this whole box. And after that, we just got lucky and that fluke worked, and we got this. Let's close this, go back to surveillance, and I think rather putting the screenshot there, I should just paste everything there. So let's put SSH, paste. Now we have the new stuff. Yep, that's pretty helpful, bro. Like grep is kind of treacherous command, because even if we got some sort of small hint from somewhere, we can use that grep command to like get a quantity of stuff out. And let me show you one more thing like I just performed. I'm not sure if you was there or not, but I think I have removed that. Over here, to shorten the path, like for this specifically, surveillance zip file that I've got, I tried to use grep, but that didn't work there, because the problem was it was in the file itself, like in zip file, so we can't perform grep on places like that. So I tried to look into the file system that was already there. If like the file system is big, we generally go for like if there's a PHP file that can give us some sort of data out of it. Otherwise, we look for the database files which can contain the keyword like database, or we try to grab the content of it by using password, database, username, and there are some other keywords that I generally use. Let me show you that over here. Yeah, over here. So if you're working with the API, this should be containing some sort of versioning. So we use version 2, version 1. And if it's containing, like, we know that it will be working with some sort of email, so we use the email keyword. So these are the most common keywords that I generally utilize to short the area of search that I'll be doing. And with the same over here, if you see that I was using why we use grep command. Okay, that's what I was explaining. So it is to find the content on like bulk of places. Like if we have thousands of files on one place, or like, let me specify the stuff. We perform grep on this file specifically. So if I take this file and perform cat on this, paste, you see this whole quite a big amount of data to look into. Although this file is small, but still it is big file to look into. Or for the similar case, let's go a bit back, and over here, like this one .sql file, if I perform cat on this, let's cross the finger it does not crash my file system or like the VM. So if I do this, and now how you gonna work with this big file to find a thing that you actually want? I'll just keep scrolling. It will take time to like get that specific keyword or something out of it. So to do so, I did cat pipe grep, and there was a keyword, I guess users, and I did this, and you see that there are some places that user exist. So if we keep checking, there was a user where it created the table. After that, there is a user that was containing the dump. So you see over here, dumping data from table users, and this is where we got the content from this data dump, and this line was containing the user, and this is actually a single line till here. From here we got this hash to crack the Matthew password. Let's collapse this. Okay, so this command list given by the hack the box, the command list, or which command list you're talking about? This one, the grep, or this list? Okay, the grep. No, this is not like given by the hack the box. It is like default tool which comes with the Linux. This is Linux inbuilt tool. Like, how can I show you. It should be existing in the bin file. Let's go to the bin file. Let's cd slash var slash bin. Okay, no, it's not in this. Where was it? Should be etc slash bin, I guess. Nope. Opt bin. Okay, damn it, I'm forgetting where I should be checking. It was not in dev, there is not in user. Was it in users bin? Yep, over here. So if you list like ls, you see there are quite many default tools or like the scripts that provided by the Linux. So all these tools we utilize. So even if you check it into the like Ubuntu, which is not a system for hacking, but we can utilize it for that. So you will see the grep exist on that also. If you are using Arch Linux or any sort of Linux, you will find the grep over there. So this is a tool. Here you can see this is a grep. We have it over here. Let's clear this ls. Okay, yeah, sure. Actually, I'm currently working on this my own database or like knowledge base. This is actually contain like quite many set of tools, and I'm working on it to create a good one out of it. So maybe someday I'll post it on a bigger platform, or maybe this Obsidian get posted by itself someday. So yeah, anything can happen in the future. Okay, so we was on finding user details. So there we go. We got login, we got the username and password. And what we can do next is we have ZoneMinder over here. What is this ZoneMinder actually? I don't even know. Let's check it on browser. ZoneMinder. ZoneMinder. This is the one. If you put it on full screen, the ZoneMinder is a free open source tool application for monitoring via closed circuit television developed to run under Linux and FreeBSD. Okay. And released under the term of GNU General Public License. Users control ZoneMinder via web-based interface. Okay, so it is a web-based interface. So can we do like port forwarding on this, I guess? Let's collapse this. We have got some stuff from the box itself. So let's copy this. I don't think all of this is required. Let's get the content that is needed. PHP, paste. We can remove all of this. And in this we have the password and username. So let's do the port forwarding. on SSH. And for this, we have a tool called Chisel, I guess. Chisel will be able to help us over here. Let's drop it down. Or we can use tool called Chisel. So we'll be using tool Chisel. And before I do so, just give me a second and I'll be back. I have to drink some water. Okay, so we are back. Let's go. Now that we have identified that this is going to be related to this, the ZoneMinder. Okay, we got a message again. Bro, are you doing... Bro, you're doing job on cybersec? I mean, you have experience, that's why. And second thing, this is... I want your LinkedIn profile for connection. Let's go. My LinkedIn profile... Maybe I'll add it in my YouTube profile someday. Yeah, maybe someday. Currently I'm not using my desktop or something. I'm checking chat on the mobile phone itself, so can't share LinkedIn right now. But yeah, maybe I'll share it. And where was we? Yes, we were with the ZoneMinder. Let's seed into this. And it seems to be a API service or something. CD. Let's go here. There's a DB. Let's go to DB. What we have in DB? Okay, we have curse in DB. There's a trigger. Let's try cat triggers SQL. And I'm sorry, I don't want to look into this, but still, let's clear this also. cd dot dot cd www ls. Does it have something related to the version? Let's check it into the index cat index dot. Okay, index dot php. Let's see if this has anything related to the version. This is ZoneMinder web interface. There's a configuration, there's a session, there's a logger, there's a server. It's the files that it required. Okay, let's clear this. And if we go to cdjs, because sometimes JavaScript holds quite a lot information. There's a logger. Let's go one file back and run tree. If this has, okay, I didn't want this. There's a view archive.php image. What else we have? log.php, zone.php, status.php. Isn't there anything related to the version or something? There is this JS tree config.php. Maybe we can find something there. Robot.txt. What else do we have? There is readme.txt. There is a license. There is another readme. Okay, nothing interesting. Okay, so we got like 2-3 files. First one was in which I think it was in include, so let's try include. There was a file, there's a storage.php, there is a user.php, group frame filter database control. There's a CSR that was also containing one. Let's get the readme. Does this have any information related to that? Or we have to do the same trick again? Okay, so it is running Ubuntu. Let's do cd dot dot slash dot dot. We're back here one more time. Clear? Bro. Clear. Yeah. So now let's check version. If it is in any file, let's try grep. Version. Okay, I think I messed up. It should be -r and enter. Okay. Don't get mad. I don't want these stuff, but I saw something in the starting. I just want that. Keep scrolling. I think I have to pull it from here till the end. Yep, it was around here. Yes, over here. So there is a compare PHP version here. Nope. Compare version here. Okay, this is a curse. I don't want this. So let's go to www and try this again. I hope this time it... Okay. Again, the crap. At least we got to know that this is a like API service for some sort. So it should be in this file somewhere in the API one. That we can utilize to find this like version of this. That will make it easy or make it easier for us to find the exploit related to this if exist on the internet. Let's check it. Let's clear this and cd. I don't want to put my face on this though, but let's do exit from here. Clear this and run the port forward on this. We have both SSH and chisel. So in the like SSH we do tunneling, like using command like this. We will specify the port from where it will be coming from, and specify the port where it will be reaching. And I am an idiot. I didn't saw the port number, or maybe it is in the notes. We can check it there. Okay, so we have port number 22, which is not required. Port number 80. Port number 80 is already running the domain that is related to surveillance. This one. So most probably we'll be working with the port 8080 because it's running on the local and it's not for the public. So we'll be port forwarding for this. So let's give it a shot. Let's check the chisel. I think I have to download it separately, or maybe it is already in the tools. Yeah, it is already in the tools. We'll use this command first. Okay, so it is like I have to dump this tool on the server, but I don't want to do that. So rather using Jezzel, we'll be using the like SSH port forwarding. That will make it easy for us. It's going to port tunneling. Let's copy this command. Go to the notes and put it here. Like we have already identified that the port 8080 is running the ZoneMinder. So let's port 8080, and over here we will providing the username and password of this Matthew user. Let's copy this and paste it here. Along with that, let's copy the password for the last time and paste it here. For fast use, we'll copy this and enter. Now it should ask for password, and that's correct. Cut this and paste it here. Now we should be able to access the ZoneMinder API on our local system too. So if I go over here and instead of this, if I run 127.0.0.18080, we should connect with the ZoneMinder. And there we go. Lovely. Let's check the version if this can give us. Okay, it doesn't have the information related to that. Let's check into the view source code if this can provide us the version of this ZoneMinder. Else I have to try the same trick for this too. Okay, I think I have to try that. Let's split it, clear, and we can try a tool on this too. Nuclei, yes, and paste. Okay, paste this. Let's wait for the result and we'll see what we get this time. To get the output, to get like any useful output. From this tool. So it's running. Let's give it a time and wait if this can give us any useful information. Till then, let's see if there is anything else is running on this. Using, we can check the processes -aux. It will short. Okay, I think it wasn't -aux but just aux. Okay, that's interesting. Am I writing the wrong command over here? Let's check into tools. And it should be over here somewhere. To check anything related to the processes. Processes. That's weird. Let's try. Okay. Since it started gathering information, let's open that new terminal till then and try TLDR. And yes, I'm running the right command aux. It should be giving us the processes list. And it seems there is not a single process running on it. That's weird. Let's clear this and drag it a bit. And wait for any useful information. Robot.txt endpoint. This, I don't think this will be containing anything that can be helpful for us though. We can try. Like I said, nothing. What about the composer? Okay, let's read the raw data. This is a Firebase version 5. The PHP version required greater than is equal to this one. What else do we have? Nothing. This is also garbage file. Have we got anything from here? Nope. It's almost 2.5 hours since we started this stream. And I want to finish this box. Actually, it took this much effort to create this box. Okay, I think it's about to finish the scan. And there we go. It didn't give us anything useful. What about Donito. Paste. Enter. Did we got anything useful this time? I don't think anything anytime soon. But yes, I am again a big idiot. We already have the username and password. Why am not trying that? Let's copy this, paste it here. Let's add it over here. Now we can use portal on our local system and try access this. And use, okay, just remove this. I need a POC. Now we have the access. Let's add the username and password we got from the server or user Matthew. I guess the spelling is correct, or we'll copy it from here. Matthew Murdoch. This wasn't useful. So let's go for the username and password again. Paste it here. ZoneMinder, paste it here. And one more POC. Just for clearance that we have this. And now click on login. And damn, it didn't let us in. Should I cry? I want to cry. Let's try one more time. Paste. Copy many times. Paste and login. And it's not. Damn it. Why is it working? Why isn't it working, man? Should I check something else there then? That can be useful. Let's go back. CD to this path. ls control webroot etc. Let's grep -r password, enter. What do we have this time? We need to check into another file then. There's a user.php. Plain password. Does this one have? Let's try and cat. Admin roles and stuff. Nope, this one doesn't have it. What about this one? Paste. Remove the colon. Yes, this is a username, this is a password, and we have that in this file. And we have already got that. But it's not working, isn't it? How should I make that work? Let's give a one like last try. Clear this cd cd ls. Clear. Grep -i this time we'll be using, and version. With -r for recursion. And we got cursed. Let's see one more time if this contain anything related to the version. API build, API this and that. If there is anything related to version, it should be in starting. This is a cake test. Language. There's a JS logger. There is a garbage, which is in one line. Let's go up. And we have reached here. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, let's clear this. We don't have anything. What should I do then? Like admin or something? Admin password. Matthew Murdoch. No. Let's see if there is any like vulnerability related to this in the market. Exploit for RCE. Let's go for the exploit and see if we can get multiple. Okay, so this is the first one, this is the second one, this is a third one, there's a snapshot one. We'll try all of these one by one. There is a command injection for the ZoneMinder, and it's into the Metasploit. Last time it didn't work. That doesn't mean it don't work this time also. So let's clear this and pull it up. And run the MSF console. And this seems to have a like exploit related to the snapshot. So we can try that. Let's give it the exploit, the snapshot one, paste it here, and make it show targets. It's nix command, must be for all sort of Linux. Let's ask him for show the options. Okay, there are quite many options here. Okay, so let's set the R host and L host. It seems it already has the URI it want to connect. And it seems we have to change the R port too, because we are currently using the different R port and the R host is going to be our local host. So let's clear this and set our host to 127.0.0.1 and set our port to 8080 and L port is going to be our like VPN connection. So set L host to 10.10.16.2 and enter. Let's copy this and put it into the notes. And where we got it from? Here. We'll add this too. And click on run. Okay, exploit completed, but No session was created. Okay, so what's the problem here? Let's check the options back. Is it because of the target URI maybe? Let's clear this. Set target URI to the root. Enter and run. Will it now? Even I'm not sure. It seems it's trying something though. Is it running or is it dead? Okay, it is dead. Exploit aborted. Let's try to set force exploit true and enter and run this. Exploit it forcefully. Okay, no, it's not free. It just got retired. That's why I'm live streaming it. You can see over here. Retired free machine. Yeah, it is currently free. I think you can also go and utilize this. And it seems season 5 is also live. Nice. And over here we also got the session. Lovely. Let's add these commands too over here. And we got the interpreter. Let's ls. Who am I? Nope. Help. It won't let me run this command. So there is another command that we use, that is shell. And we are in the shell. Now if I type who am I, will it get me there? Yes, we are in ZoneMinder. So I'm keep going to expand this. Yep, it is definitely not beginner friendly because it is a medium level box. So you need to have like good amount of, not a good amount of, but CTF amount of knowledge. So start solving and you will reach there. Okay, so what we can do now is let's try, because we are not able to perform the sudo -l with Matthew user, but that's not the same for ZoneMinder, I guess. So if I do sudo -l, and I was correct. We can run sudo -l with the user ZoneMinder, and this is a POC. Now what we can do, user ZoneMinder may run the following command on surveillance. Okay. But I think before this I need to call the shell, like stable shell. So we can try calling the Python one. Paste here, enter, and there we go. We got the cute little lovely shell. On the TTY shell for better interaction. Let's do this and paste it here. Now we can perform the clear, I guess. Okay, no, that's weird. Now we need to find a way to escalate the privilege of the ZoneMinder. Privilege escalation. ZoneMinder. Okay, there is a surveillance one. I don't want to check on that. There is this. Let's check on first one and this one. We already got the access. We can close all of these. Close this one too. And it's quite zoomed in. Unauthenticated RCE. There is a log injection. Where we can put this log injection though. Oh, what are you doing? What are you using to record your notes? Oh, that's Obsidian. And I got the new option. Sorry, new question. I have a question if I use Unix OS. So it will be possible to government police track me. Why you wanna go for that? You can directly work for the government if you have like good skills, and you can prove that to them. Be an insider. Why are you outsider, man? There are both ways. So it's up to you how you want to use your knowledge. Let's close this. There's a privilege escalation. And it seems we came to wrong place. We don't want to use this. That was someone else's notes just now. Yep, Obsidian. Okay, so we have this over here. Copy this. So if we, it's a Perl base. So let's check the Perl privilege escalation for the ZoneMinder. There's a Joseph. Okay, so there is this Perl -e. There's a tar. tr or whatever it is, and it is taking data from this and there. Okay, next. Perl is a reverse shell. We all know that reverse shell is type of shell that target the machine while target and interact with. Okay, so we are using Perl command, which will send back a reverse shell to listening attacker that will open remote network. So what's going on here? There's Raj at the rate hacking article hyphen e use this socket. Okay, but that's not the right way. I don't think that will be working for us too. Well, we can give a shot if we go for the sudo Perl. This one. If I paste it here, will I get it? There's a ZoneMinder. Okay, let's try and provide this password now. Where is it? This one. Over here. Did we got the root? Nope. And I don't think this one is also going to serve as a password over here. Yes. Both of these are not the passwords. Let's go back. And close this. Though this article is bit of a help, but not too much of a help. Because if you see over here, it is like not here. Okay, over here it is running all these files that has ZM in the name as a sudo or like without password. So I have to check all these files to know which file I can use to exploit. Or we can do one more thing, like if possible we can create our own file with the name of zm.perl, and it will trigger that file also to provide us a shell. So let's try that. Let's go to cd user bin, paste. We are here. Let's see if we can create a file over here. touch ss iioo. Okay, permission denied. Cannot use touch. Okay, what about if we use echo and put it into the file? Let's try that. We go. Where is it? This one. GTFO bins. Okay, so there was a Perl. There we go. And we can try and get the reverse connection with this. So let's copy this, put it into the notes over here. sh. Okay. My bad. Just paste it like this. SH. And if we put a reverse shell in this, will it trigger that? Let's see if this has netcat. Okay, this has netcat. So we can try and run the reverse shell in this. If it gave us a permission to do that. So for that, let's go for the reverse shell generator, and there we have this. And we copy this, go here, execute this one. And to do so, we will do echo, put this in double quotes into the file name. What is the file name going to be? Where is it? There is ZM and a dot pl. If I copy this and split the terminal, now run. What was that? Where did it go? Netcat on this port, paste it here, enter, and there we go, permission denied. But can we edit the existing one? ls zm asterisk. Okay, we got all the files over here. There are quite interesting files over here. This is a ZM audit. There is a zmdc.pl. Let's try cat this one. For now, let's collapse this and cat this. This control setup, controller script. What does it control? ZoneMinder, use state dumper. Okay, environment, path and shell. This is environment path if exists. Okay. There is quite much to read. While tries and isn't server is equal to connect to this. Debug failed to connect. ZoneMinder control server. Add socket file. Okay, so to connect it, it must be taking some sort of data from somewhere though. ZoneMinder filter, ZM or ZM PKG starts. Story stats. This is ZoneMinder control. There's a tracker. ZoneMinder trigger. Let's get that. What we have here. ZoneMinder trigger correct connection. New name chan1 TCP port to this. Push connection. What else we have? The same environmental path. Delete environment. If cd path environment bash environment. Okay. Info trigger. So it is removing, like, if the path is bash one. There's a ZMU. Let's get the update one. What about this one? Is this also removing the existing shell from there? Okay, so this is a database or some sort of file, which is pretty damn big. Okay, we are there. Cat VM update. Okay, so what is running? Synopsis -c check version. There is a user and password. Okay, so it is for check and upgrade ZoneMinder database. I see. So this one must be requiring like username and password for it to connect. And if you remember, the ZoneMinder username and password that we got earlier is around here. That is ZoneMinder 2023 or something like that. So that must be coming from there. Okay, so let's see what it has. User construct environment path is equal to this string. Delete at environment if cd path environment bash environment. Okay, so it's the same. But what I found fascinating over here is this username and database. And we have some other like flags over here. So if we run this using the username and password that is provided, we might be able to interact with this. Use -s, use system maintenance account on Debian based system instead of unprivileged account. Okay, so if we use like -s with this, we might be able to perform a privileged access. Okay, let's see if this trick actually works. Let's try sudo slash, okay, slash user slash bin slash zm update dot pl hyphen u, sorry, hyphen s hyphen u. It is not going to be like root user. So there was this ZMU user. I believe it's going to be this, or I should put it into double quotes. Hyphen p for the password. Password is going to be this. Okay, just one last time. ZM user hyphen p, paste, enter. Who am I? I'm still the ZoneMinder, but yes, it did trigger something. Database is already at version this. Seems I have to read this code. Let's copy this. This is quite a big piece of code. I think I can, or I should have used the clipboard command over here. Okay, so let's read this code. Or we can try a new thing, and that is VS Code. Let's put it exp.pl and paste the code here, and we can chat with GPT and ask it, is this code vulnerable? Okay, doesn't seems to have such obvious security vulnerability such as this. However, it is important to note that this is a partial script. There could be vulnerability in order to, okay, this is. Finally, the script seems to be running with enough permission to change ownership and permission of files. Potential security concern. I don't want this, bro. I want like a good reason. Okay, so let's read bit by bit. Sub migrate path. Going to migrate over here. Sub migrate password. MySQL select strict from users. Yeah, it is over here. The SQL one going on. My th is equal to prepared cached. SQL or die can't prepare SQL to this. While my user this. My schema, my user is equal to fetched row hash ref. Schema is equal to substring user password. If schema is asterisk or equal to asterisk, print user username. Password will be migrated. My salt crypt, the ballfish one, bcrypted and base64. After that, my settings, update user set password where username is equal to this. This seems to be interesting. Okay, we got someone back. And we are almost near the end, I guess. We are able to trigger it, but not able to understand why it is doing like this. We are able to trigger the command over here. What if I don't give it the password? Because if we see over here, user migrate password, it's migrating the password. In this one, it is ending sub patch database. And if version, checking multiple versions here for the patch. Do you wish to back up your database prior to upgrading? Okay, upgrade going on here. Don't do DB upgrade if not interactive. There's a version, freshman, check name. We are at starting. Hey, I got a gut feeling it is going to be something like over here. Let's use with this time. The above command space paste. Above command space enter. Interactive. Nothing. This is weird. What we can do here? Copy this. Should I copy this rather? Paste. Enter. And it's not even asking for the password, I would say. If I use someone else user like root, password database already at version this. If I remove this and do this, it is giving the same answer. If I like remove everything, it's still giving the same answer. Is this broken or something? Because if you see over here, this is the only file that we have found that is actually interactive. If you're not able to interact with this, then it is like keep looking kind of work, which I don't want. So there should be some sort of like last steps. I'm trying to think something out of it. If we can just run within it something like, let's go down. There was this sub user migrate. If any MySQL select from users, as is or die can't prepare SQL. Okay. Now this is becoming an headache. Let's try and check it on Google if this has some sort of information related to the file this. Over here, Linux exploit, ZoneMinder documentation. There is this. I just solved the box using the following command. And I'm not assuming, and probability is related to the... Yes, it is related to this. Actually, I'm looking for the proper information. I don't want to check what people have already posted. ZoneMinder privilege escalation. This one. It is right to that. This one seems to be the same. How to run ZM update for existing system. Hyphen user password. Okay, I updated ZoneMinder testing this. By the way, the package says this. Should the Debian maintain fix this? Okay, we made the changes. Thanks. I think my filters are still working. Camera, okay. Warning, if you use ZoneMinder by simply executing this with no options from the command line, the upgrade to 1.26 will not be successful. Okay. Unconfirmed symptoms to improper running ZM update include all event disappear after ZM is run, all monitors in black and white, no 32-bit color option. But I want to perform the privilege escalation. I don't care about this. And it seems I came back from where I started. Privilege escalation. I ought to may be able to give something. Let's check. I need something related to ZoneMinder, not the crap. Okay, so what's the version? 1.36.32. Local file inclusion. And it's going for the same place. Okay, so there we go. Local file inclusion vulnerability. All ZoneMinder installers are impacted. Okay. How is it? If action and viewer and in request if file exists, including this as ZoneMinder warning. No include action for this. By controlling view, any local file ending in .php can be executed. Okay. But I still didn't get the POC. Does this have anything related to that? The SQL injection, unauthenticated RC in the snapshot. Impact. No permission check. And is expecting an ID to fetch an existing monitor, but you can pass an object to create a new one instead. Trigger on end up calling shall.exe here. Yes, this is what we want. Unauthenticated RC to run. So if we can like execute this, we can call it. And where do we mention that? Let's check if the same string exists somewhere in this code. It is on few places. CHOMP. Can we edit this file though? If I do vi zm update dot pl, seems we can. Okay. Nope. Quit exclamation. We can't perform the clear too. It's not checking. Let me check it back. There's no permission check on this, and here is expecting an ID to fetch an existing monitor, but you can pass any object. Fetching an ID to fetch an existing monitor. Fetching an ID. So is it like this? Just give me a second. Fetching ID must be this, the information we are passing as a root or something. Check where is the ID. Should we try on this? As I'm guessing should be something like this. Damn it. Copy paste, remove u, and in double quote if I put slash bin slash bash, double quote, enter. Though it is taking the stuff. What else do we have in the pocket? Let's enter. -h. We have -c, -v for the version. Do we have version mention over here? patch the database. Upgrade database to this. My cascade is equal to untef if cascade version equal to 1.19.0. Pass the database. This is for 19, this is for 20. Let's put this one then. Okay. Copy. And where did it go? Copy and hyphen v for this. Copy and paste. And enter. Initializing database upgrade to version this. From version this. Okay. Please enter continue or control C to abort. And in this, if I add slash user slash, not slash user slash bin, but bin slash bash, this may result in large file. No. Command MySQL -u my user local okay, so we can run like version, and we have like already check, it's not checking for the specific set of username. So if we do something like, let's copy it back, sudo hyphen v, and if we put in username like slash bin slash bash, quote, enter, it is initializing database upgrade, and we can set it to no. And yes, it is taking, okay, see, it is taking username for anything. Let's take the snapshot of this, because this it pretty much off my mind. Okay, we can't take the snapshot. Let's just copy paste. And I hope we are almost there. Let's try and copy this back. It seems I'm not just writing it correct. And if we go back to the code and see it here, where did it go? Migrating password. Where is it? Over here. Migrate password, if any, select from the users. So we can like use anything like this. Or user can be anything though. Let's try. Okay, sorry, my bad. Over here, if we go for like in dollars, it will execute eventually anything, but I cannot execute while my user is stretch and arrow. Okay, let's try. Set it for slash bin slash bash. Close it and enter. And there we go. To create the backup, we went into the user. Let's try one more. Okay, I think the previous command also should work. This one. Paste. Enter. Okay. So it required to be something from like the same syntax. So it can execute that. Correct? So if I execute this, it is fitting in the same side and the version is downgraded, so it is trying to upgrade that version. After that, just to upgrade that version, it is taking the username, but it is not making it like, how should I say, it is not validating what sort of data it is consuming from this string or from this what we say, parameter. So it is taking which whatever we are throwing towards it. So if I press yes, I wanted to continue and take the backup of it, it will rather go somewhere else but trigger this whatever was filled in the user. I'll try to make it more clear in the notes, so whenever I publish this, you will guys able to understand like what happened over here. So let's copy this and paste it here. And now that we have the shell as root, let's go back, ls. Okay, let's directly go to root. We are not able to see anything. I believe we can spawn the shell over here. With that, we might be able to see stuff clearly. ls. Nope. Let's try cat slash root slash what was it, root.txt. So it is just reflecting that. Let's split the terminal, netcat, and over here let's try to run this reverse shell. No, it did throw the output ls-la, but why isn't giving anything else? Okay, let's go back to the previous command. Enter void, we are back, ls cd slash ls. It's not showing anything. That's the problem here. And there we go. Don't know why, but we got the reverse shell. Now if I perform ls cd root ls cat root.txt and okay, cat root.txt, enter, there we go. We got the root shell, and we go here, paste, submit, and with this we have cleared this box. This was like actually hard. And it took us like 4 hours in total. So I'll try to compile this video in short. So that's it for today. So if you are new or like your previous subscriber, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys into the next video or maybe next stream. Till then, have a crazy fun. Bye bye.